I meant to change this for Pokemon, but I'm streaming this at 60 FPS, and it's really funny because it's just like a derpy little. The 3DS games don't run at 60 FPS.
That's funny.
All right, let me lower that so I can keep an eye on myself. Okay, we're ready. You could press.
Am I doing B?
Yeah, which is actually A.
A is B, and B is A.
Okay, settle down there, Orwell.
I don't quite remember what were we. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go to the left here?
It's an RPG. You can just talk with a few people and kind of figure it out. Like, talk to this idiot.
He is an idiot. Oh no, a new challenger has appeared.
What are we gonna do with the new challenger? Youngster Calvin sent out Zigzagoon.
Do I have a Zigzagoon? What Pokemon do I have?
You have this chicken thing.
Oof. Chicken tank. Fighting. Cool. Was there more than one Pokemon?
I think he just had the Ziggy.
Cool. Is he gonna pay me? Oh my goodness, I'm rich.
How much did he give you?
64. Money? What's the money for here?
Pokebucks? Maybe? I don't know. Dollars? Let's see. What's the money in the Pokemon game called? Do they just use yen? Pokemon dollars.
Do I own this guy?
No you don't. I don't think. I think there would be a picture of a Pokeball next to his name in the corner there if you owned him.
Broke free.
What are you gonna do with this sad level 2 Wurmple?
Well, I just wanted to add them
to your collection.
Yeah. Because I want to catch them all. But if you say that I don't need them, then I want. What should I do?
I mean, you can catch him if you want. Go for it. The next ball should get him. He's got so little health left. The tweet has been quote.
You're so funny. Registration completed. Rumple is it's targeted by Swallow as prey. This Pokemon will try to resist by pointing the spikes on its rear at the attacking predator. You weaken the foe by leaking poison. Ooh, poisonous. The spike. That's really cool. Can he evolve into something cool?
Yes. That's the opposite of yes. No, it's nickname him.
Oh.
What are we talking about here? He can probably evolve into something decent for early levels. The whole gig with the whole dealio with bug types are that they evolve at low levels, so they'll reach their second or third evolution relatively low, but they have like a really low ceiling for how good they're gonna get. They're gonna peak early, like a high school football player.
Oh my God.
Yeah, more or less like that.
Just like that.
Didn't stand a chance. A critical hit. Well, yeah. Wait, were you fighting a player?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Oh, down and out. Mercestein. Mercystein? What? See, I don't know how to do this, but...
Oh, you looked it up. You have to hold down one of those letters. L, I think?
I don't think it was L. I think it was D, so let's try both.
Yeah.
Cool.
How do I talk to this person?
Oh, B. By which I mean A, which is actually
I'm
B.
not very tall, so I sink right into tall grass. Why would you say this to me?
Can we talk about 2 shows on stream?
Yeah?
Can we talk about WandaVision? And
Yeah.
how good episode 6 was just now?
Oh my God, it was so awesome.
People were complaining that it wasn't popular or going to be popular, and a lot of people dropped off after the first 2 episodes at first, but they have huge views, which is crazy.
Honestly,
Like, I think people wanted it to fail for some reason.
I wasn't blown away by the first episode, but I knew that it's gonna get different. Like, I really didn't like the style, the old-timey style or anything.
It's a slow burn too, because it's got to slowly unravel.
Yeah.
And if they blow their load in the first episode, then, you know.
No, of course it's understandable, but it got really good.
I think it's lame that they dropped off. Yeah, it has gotten really good. There's been so many other references to the MCU. Like, I mentioned that person on Reddit saw the file name for Wanda on the computer, and when you look up that Scarlet Witch comic, it's she and Vision on the cover, and he's dead, and she's screaming that everyone's going to pay for his death.
Wow.
And like the showrunners put in a lot of little details into this, and I guess they figured out, because they're in a hexagon, they looked at the hex code. What's her name? Agnes's license plate had a number on it, and if you look up the hex, you find a certain color.
Wow.
What? How have we not solved interstellar travel? Just tell the internet it's impossible to do it, and then
then they will do it.
Yeah, they'll argue it.
I'm collecting berries over here.
Yeah, so I don't know if you had those in the last Pokemon game, but
I had it in the new one I played on the Switch.
Okay, yeah. If you let your Pokemon hold it, they will use it automatically in battle when they need to.
Mhm.
It's good stuff. And there's still 2 or 3 episodes left. A lot of people think there's going to be a secret 3rd episode for some reason. I think there's supposed to be 2 left.
I heard that. Why are they... Yeah.
Alright, so this is going to get convoluted, I feel. So, like, think of, like, the Game of Thrones showrunners. They're like, oh, well, we think every book's going to have... All 7 books are going to have about 10 hours. And then I think the final run of Game of Thrones ended up being, like, 73 hours. But a lot of people would like hear times before the seasons and start getting excited, then get disappointed because they would think it was like a really long episode. So I guess for WandaVision, people have said, hey, the final run of the show is supposed to be 8 hours, supposedly, according to the showrunner. And so far, we've had this many hours. So that means the last 3 episodes must be an hour each. or maybe maybe 2 episodes are like regular episodes, and the last one is like a movie-length episode. So people are thinking to fit this that there's got to
I
be
get
another
it.
secret
Yeah.
episode,
So
or that
they just did
need,
the math
or that they
and
need to run long.
it doesn't
But
add
then
up.
a lot of other people are saying like, hey, I think he was just giving a rough estimate of what the series runtime is probably going to be, and you shouldn't take that as a gospel and run with it and think anything more than it. So that's how meta WandaVision has gotten, that now people are arguing about real life episode numbers.
Wow.
So are you gonna shoot those down, or
Oh.
it's like, I don't know, seeing them like that makes me feel kind of warm, you know? All right then, we're nearly there, Petalburg. Here we come. Norman's the gym leader in the city, right? That's your dad, idiot. Thanks for telling me who my dad is. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of my dad at Pokemon.
Challenge my dad.
I'm gonna emasculate him. If you beat your dad in combat, you become the dad. Like your little teen girl character here grows a full beard.
Medicine.
She has a camelback full of Pepto-Bismol. Because of all the Clefairy she has to eat in the wild, her stomach is never good. Honestly, eating a Clefairy is like eating a bag of marshmallows, I imagine.
Is it?
Yeah, probably. There are so many weird, dumb theories going on. So many have credence, so many don't. Unless it's the biggest red herring and biggest, like, pull the rug out from under you, fuck you to the audience, the enemy's gotta be Mephisto. Because there's devil references every episode. A lot of people think this is gonna jump the mutants in here because it was literally mutating her cell. She is going to be a mutant by definition. Like, Wanda might lose control and it engulfs the world or something really quick, and suddenly mutants exist or the X gene exists. If
I'm gonna be so excited.
I kind of wish that they wouldn't announce stuff way years ahead of time. The virus has made it longer, but it was still years in the making. But we knew Wanda was going to be a main character in Doctor Strange 2 for years now, because they're like, oh, Doctor Strange 2 Mansion of Madness or Dimension of Madness or whatever it's called. It's he and Wanda and weirdness. Because watching this show, I can see them shifting Wanda back to villain if they wanted to. And that could have been a cool turn.
Yeah.
That she was bitter and angry, she became an Avenger, she lost everything, and that's her origin villain story. And then she brings Magneto and everyone, and she's part of the villains now, and she's with the Brotherhood of Evil. Like if they ended it like Empire Strikes Back, like a downer, or Infinity War. I could definitely, but if she's teaming up with Doctor Strange, one of the actual Avengers, then I don't think that's going to happen. Honestly. That to me is already like, no. Elizabeth Olsen's in this for the long run. What is with this Latoad?
Like, I feel like if I actually try to attack it...
He's a very low level. You're going to want to kill him, probably.
Yeah, that's why I tried Growl or Sand
You might have to call out a different Pokemon. That's not going to make him more catchable, because Growl will only do attack, and Sand Attack will only lower his accuracy. That'll probably kill him, but let's do it. Chickum Lil?
Little Chickum.
Little Chickum?
Sorry. The boy is...
So yeah, WandaVision is a legitimately good show. A lot of Easter eggs, a lot of lore. Some of it happening, bringing all sorts. It's gonna bridge huge gaps in the MCU probably. The other show, maybe lesser reviewed, Interspecies Reviewers.
Oh my god. Is that the other one you wanted to talk about?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's great. How did
It's...
I not know anime could be this? Like I knew what hentai was,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that they could combine it with anime. That's amazing. And this hybrid, I don't know, I just think that we should all adopt Japan's ideals.
It's a really interesting one.
That's the like politest way to put it. Interspecies reviewers.
There were some episodes that I genuinely enjoyed, but then there were some that I was like, okay, now they're just doing it for making more episodes.
Oh, and more or less, it might not get made again. Interspecies Reviewers has a Dungeons and Dragons group going around to brothels reviewing the different species, as if somebody took a Dungeons and Dragons monster manual and used it as like a dating guide. And it's very amusing, but it's borderline hentai. But I think it's supposed to just be a lewd comedy show.
No, I mean, it's funny and cool and entertaining. It's just...
It
feels a little repetitive.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm saying it's borderline hentai. It's only so many times can the plumber come over to lay pipe. Don't talk to me. Love for your Pokemon. I'm gonna go fuck this Snorlax. Do you use repels? You spray this fucking nerd's face with a repel. Away! Back! Back, nerd.
What can I buy here?
Would you be interested in some CBD gummies? It's like even the Pokemart has to sell like CBD lotions and stuff just to get by in the economy right now. You already had... Okay, so you already have 4 in your bag. Okay, cool.
Do I want to spend?
Ask me a little louder because I'm all the way back here.
Do I want to spend that much money on it? Oh, this much. Yes.
That's a little more reasonable.
Yeah. Do I need any potions? I picked up 1. Did I buy 1 more?
You have 12 potions in your bag.
Oh, then no. An antidote? Yeah, it never hurts to have 2 or 3 antidotes. Just in case something poisonous. No, I don't do anything for me. Anyone else in the store I can talk to? Hi.
You're just getting frustrated. You have any antidotes on you?
I just bought 3.
If a Pokemon is poisoned, it'll steadily lose up when battling. But to make matters worse, the poison won't disappear after the battle either. I recommend you bring some antidotes when you set out on an adventure. I swear, in one of the newer Pokemon games, they started making Pokemon games such easy mode. Not that which is why it's crazy, because it was never hard to begin with. It was a kid's game. Yeah. But they made it so easy mode that like outside of battle, the poison goes away still after like 20 steps or whatever. Like it doesn't stay permanently outside. Now, let's say you have 6 Pokemon on your team and you catch another one. Where does it go? You toss it in the river here, right next to me. Go ahead, toss one in, try it out.
It's so funny.
The fucking dam is just clogged with Pokeballs. Not bad. Oh, you're at a game. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you get stronger.
Thank you, sir.
Aaron Burr, sir. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman.
Daddy! Is it my dad?
Yeah, I think so.
Why didn't we move to the same town my dad lives at?
You do live in the same town, but this is his job. He's at work.
Why wouldn't we move where he works?
I guess that's kind of like us in real life.
I guess.
Except they don't even need a car. You just ran here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but every time I come, I have to battle 5 kids on the road.
Yeah, we have to battle very few people on our way to work. There's usually that hobo by the Starbucks, but because of real things.
We work from home.
Now, but before.
Oh, no.
I enjoy the homeness. I almost streamed something like this once while it was a slow day at work. Because I was like, oh, I'll just make it a small window, play it there. And just, since it's turn-based and stuff, I'm like, I'll just do it between stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll have lo-fi music playing in the background, so when this is just stationary, there's music playing. Like, it'd be a very slow stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I might be lonely by myself, but I never caught a Pokemon by myself. Can I have one, Mr. Norman, please? No, he looks like he says please.
Oh god, yeah.
You heard all that, right? Get him out of here. Make sure he's safely...
Oh my god, why do I have to babysit?
I feel like someone somewhere else was just teaching me how to safely catch Pokemon, and now I'm passing down my knowledge already. Oh wow, your Pokemon, sir? I'll give you a Pokeball too. Wally received a Pokeball.
Just one?
Thank you, Mr. Norman. Merthenstein? And now he has a lisp. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh shit, there's no choice. There's no choice. Everything's preordained. There is no such thing as free will. Yeah, they do. Please stay there and watch me.
So what am I gonna do here? Oh, why does he get to have a cool one?
That's that Pokemon everyone wants to fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it for you.
It's so cute. I don't understand what's happening. Are we just watching this kid doing stuff?
Yeah, right? It's weird. I think it might be a tutorial on how to teach you to catch them. Because it might assume that you haven't caught one yet. I think it's maybe... It's like a forced tutorial. Because
maybe.
If you were a 5-year-old playing this, you might not have used a Pokeball or bought some yet.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, there's a male and a female version, I guess. Oh, look at this. I searched my own name on the internet despite being told not to.
Oh.
So somebody did it like a shamed pet and gave Gardevoir, and I searched my own name on the internet despite being told not to, and she looks very concerned. Sorry, I'm distracted.
That's cute. So, did it go well? Yes, it did. Thank you.
So, I'm gonna be very lewd on the stream right now, and I don't care. And I need you to be participatory with me. Oh, you're gonna learn some stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I think this is online feature stuff. I've wanted to have my Pokemon for so long. So I've had all these apps and stuff. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is new dialogue from the old remake version.
No. It's not underneath.
That boy will be worth keeping an eye on. Seriously, make sure he doesn't kill himself. Head for Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. Roxanne! Okay, I will. Can I fight you first, Dad? And you can, just slide me a badge under the table?
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Wow, you can see your reflection in the floor. This game almost has as good a graphics as the Medium.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what have I done?
You open your Pokédex.
Is this gonna go back?
I think so. So let's, yeah, I don't know what's
What's
what there.
that?
I don't know, I think the first one's probably your Pokemon that you have with you. And then...
Chikumlil.
Oh no, it's glitched, I think. Oh well.
That was the Pokédex. Items. Okay, that's my bag. Yellow. That's the blue. Blue stuff is my badges and my ID card.
And how much money you have.
That's cool.
So you know how broke you are.
And the purple is save.
Oh yeah, cool.
Would I like to save?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty fun.
And then pink is settings.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh no, click one. Oh, it switches your map with some info, I guess.
Oh, these show what things are nearby, what Pokemon are nearby.
Okay, so some of these are new features since I played it, because I played on the Game Boy Advance. Okay, so that looks like it's online stuff. This is the Super Training Machine, which is also called ST. It lets you train your Pokemon anytime, no matter where you are. Super Training is a virtual sports game where your Pokemon faces off against balloon bots. To toughen up your Pokemon, dodge the balls launched by the balloon bots while shooting your own at the goals they put out. In the core training, your Pokemon has training bags to get stronger, blah blah. Hits. Now you can train your Pokemon while you're exploring. The result of the training will vary by the training bag you use. Gotta try them all.
Wow. It's like a minigame?
I guess.
What?
I don't know.
How? Ooh. Okay. It's happening now.
Learn the in and outs of Super Training Regimen by hitting the goals that appear in front of the balloon bot.
Is it gonna be...
I have no idea. If it's
What
down
am I
here, I'll
doing?
click it. I don't know.
Okay, help me.
I've never seen or played this. It's Stupid Chicken. Can you see that right in front of you? That giant right there is a balloon bot. Yeah, it is. Secrets to Super... Hit those goals before you get hit. Okay. Use the circle pad on your DS to move your Pokemon around the virtual space. So that's just your joystick. Tap and drag the lower screen to both aim and shoot the special ball at the goal.
Okay.
Aim for the white goals that appear in front of the balloon bots and shoot like mad. Good luck. Time to work out. Oh no. Oh, aim. Can you aim that circle? Oh.
You aim the circle.
Easy. Fucking nothing. Look at you. That balloon got punked.
Wow.
Success.
So is this leveling my thing? Oh, it's giving me stuff. That's
Give you
cool.
some base. That's pretty cool. I don't. That's wild. Good hustle. That was a fine workout. By clearing a super training regimen, you'll raise your Pokemon's base stats and make it even stronger than before. Okay, Google. How much can I use super training regimen?
It says don't slow down now, keep on training to make a fully trained Pokemon. Okay, that was a bag. And then, what's this? Pick a training bag on the list, tap on it. So I can do strength bag. Successfully shots will earn more points. Okay.
So you can allow them to hit the bag. And you should click, it's telling you to click the bag now.
Can we do that?
Yeah, here, do you want me to do it again?
Yeah. Keep tapping on the screen until you knock the stuffing out of it. Here. Leave the Pokemon to train its own. It can hit the bag once a minute.
I'm literally reading that right now.
That's crazy. But you can just do that. Oh, here it comes, the ultimate move. Chickamel shots will get you more points the next time.
Oh, I can't do it right now. I can only do it once in a certain amount of time, maybe. Alright.
Okay. That was that. That was the red thing. That was the nearby Pokemon. And that's the map. Okay.
Oh, which one do you want up?
Ah.
Okay. Oh, I can play with this while you do stuff.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, look at this. There are no wild Pokemon. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this down here. I'm so sorry.
What did you do?
I'm just switching them back and forth. I'm just having because on the screen I was doing that, so I'm having fun. Just messing with it. I'm here to rob you. Crawl through some damp grass, climb rocky, rugged mountains, show up on a true crime podcast when I go missing. It was safer back then, Pops.
Okay, so which way to go?
Oh, this is where that kid lives. Let's beat him up and take his lunch money.
His Pokemon.
Yeah, let's take his Pokemon. So, it says something about there are 6 regimens. Complete all 6 regimens with any number of Pokemon in your party to unlock the next level of regimens for that super training. I think that it might be worth doing every now and then. I'll happily click for you, or I'll do the joystick part for you.
Oh, a new one.
I like Wingull. He's a water bird type. But that unfortunately means he has a 4 times weakness to electricity.
Oof. That's bad. Ouch.
Fucking bird.
Please be caught. Yay!
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, you gotta nickname it.
Ooh, yay. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's him. I knew it.
Mephisto.
I knew
It's great.
it was him the whole time. Look, he's right there.
He's everywhere.
He's controlling Wanda. Mr. Briny lives in that little college. This reminds me of Stardew Valley. I feel like
It really does. I was looking, maybe I can get a fishing pole or something here.
I want to just have a nice farm that I could retire to in the Pokemon world, like Stardew Valley. I'll have Machoke there to move logs. I'll have a Fanfy to shoot water and shower like the Flintstones. I'll have a Gardevoir to fuck. Oh no, this... Child! Get back on your meds. Your attention is gone. He tricked you. You fell for this child's trap. Seed it. Chitter chitter. I think it's an acorn.
It is! It looks like one.
Oh yeah, I guess it totally is. Would you be interested in the Nuzlocke challenge someday? I could explain it to you.
What is
Are
it?
you all ready for this? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up again. I want to try it, but I can't do it on my own.
What is it?
It's a Pokemon thing. Just give me a sec, because I gotta Google it. I might not even be pronouncing that right. Alright. It's a set of rules intended to create a higher level of difficulty while playing the Pokemon games. Many challengers feel the rules also serve the purpose of encouraging the use of Pokemon the player would not normally choose. The rules are not an in-game function, but are self-imposed on the part of the player, and thus subject to variation. The name of the challenge originates from the comic series of the same name, which features Nuzleaf, a Pokemon, resembling lost character John Mock as a gag. So, the core rules. Any Pokemon that faints is considered dead and must be released, or put in the Pokemon storage system permanently. The player could only catch the first wild Pokemon encountered in each area and none else. So, per each area or route or whatever.
I gotta catch it or I won't be able to.
Yeah, if the first wild Pokemon encountered faints or flees, there are no second chances. If the first encounter in the area is a double battle, the player is free to choose which of the two wild Pokemon they'd like to catch, but may only catch one of them.
Wow. That sounds crazy.
Other near universally used rules, sorry, the stupid wiki has such bad ads, include the player must nickname all of their Pokemon. The player may only use Pokemon they have captured themselves, meaning you can't do trading, mystery gifts, etc. So yeah, it's essentially like Diablo hardcore, but with Pokemon. Your Pokemons have permadeath. They're permad. Just like we were watching that streamer, and her character was permad in GTA. Another optional rule that people play for increased difficulty. If you lose your Pokemon battle and you pass out to respawn at the Poke Center, that's also a game over and you need to restart.
Oh my. Wow.
I think you also restarted all your Pokemon. Yeah, well, yeah, if they all faint, obviously, it's the same thing. Well, the player... I used to play, I've tried Pokemon mods before, and Spooky Walrus is suggesting a mod called Pokemon Prism that he says is really good.
How do I get that?
Yes, crouch after him. Go get him. Sneak up on him. I don't know. Press A on him, or go press the B with the intro. Oh, we got him.
That's so cool.
What is it?
Oh, it's a little bird.
Maybe if you sneak up on it, it's one of the ones that has less chance of showing up. I don't know what the purpose of the sneaking up in this game is, but we could do it. We can try.
The Switch game I played,
yeah,
some of the Pokemon were shy, so they would run away if you just walk up to them. Maybe this one is doing that too.
Oh, so maybe the only way to encounter the Tailo in the grass is to sneak up on them. Otherwise, they never show up pretty much, yeah. More rare. Rare Pokemon.
And it's true, but...
But, like I was saying, I used to play some modded Pokemon games. I modded some of mine myself on the DS. Well, not modded like I Game Shark mine, but I've downloaded ROM hacks on the computer and stuff. And, like, some of them, they ROM hack the entire game. And it's all new areas, towns, names. Like, NPCs are unique and say things that whatever the modder wrote.
That's crazy.
I used to play a randomized one where any Pokemon could spawn in the wild, and when you started the game, you would start with a random Pokemon. Like, the 3 in the Pokeball wouldn't be the Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle.
Oh,
like, it could be any of the 150 or whatever in the game.
That's really
This was probably on the GBA, so it was probably... They could be any of the 300 or 400 Pokemon randomly. And then you get a choice of those 3. So it wasn't necessarily balanced. You might get a Mewtwo, but you might also get like a Metapod, which I guess is not the worst. A Magikarp. You're challenged by Rich Boy Winston. Rich Boy Winston sent out Zigzagoon. Okay. Calm down, Melisandre.
Faster.
Chickamoole's attack fell. Zigzagoon's face is so cute, though.
Yeah.
I think his mouth is hilarious.
Zigzag.
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 Zigzagoon. Why couldn't I win? My father will hear about this.
Ooh, he paid me a lot of
He's
money.
a rich boy.
Wow.
He was on.
Can I fight you again?
He was on his way to buy an overpriced PS5 when you robbed him of half his money. Now he has to go to an ATM.
I don't quite understand this.
I don't think it's 100% accurate to what the real world is. I think it's just in the easternmost part of this area, Zigzagoon will be there. In that most part, you're more likely to get a Wurmple. I don't think it means 100% the animal there.
What is this? Shroomish.
Those might even be all the sneaky ones that you could only see on the map. What will Chickamootle do?
How do I catch this thing? I want
Switch
this.
to a different Pokemon to do less damage to it. Do you have something that's lower level, maybe? Okay, so it's level 5. I guess you can just beat it down with a couple of them really quick. Send out the dog first, maybe, and do a tackle or 2. Or whatever he can do. I don't remember his moves. Bark, 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 bark.
Let the dogs out.
You did.
Bark. Bark, bark. This is so pretty.
You're paralyzed. The next shot after this is like your dog with those wheels on his back legs. He's learning to walk again. I did so little damage. Suck.
I wish it was like in the newer game where all of them would level up.
Oh yeah. You could do... Alright. Nice. Look at Trumus's face. It's just 4 lines. It looks way weirder when you just imagine them as lines and not, and you don't see them as facial features. Like till your head a little sideways and you're like, oh, that's some glyph.
No,
I was just staring into his dead eyes for too long.
I caught him.
Shroomish data will be added to Pokédex.
You name it. Mushroom?
Mellow Shroomish. Mellow Mushroomish.
I miss this restaurant.
I think there's one around us somewhere.
Okay, so let me.
Okay, so you can crowd. Oh, did you see how that
No.
thing appeared?
Yeah,
The map
but
might. What's that crown?
maybe that's a wrap. Dad, how do I get there?
We might come back to that later. Like we might loop around somehow in the map later.
Okay, how do I get there? You click
Okay,
on the
Google.
crown?
What's the crown on the map? You caught them all. Oh, in that area, I guess, over there.
Oh,
That's cool. All the ones that are on this map, you've caught all these?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, Google, I didn't actually need that. And also, my sentence made no sense because at no point did I mention Pokemon. Google's just like, you mean on the real map here? Like on the Earth, the map of Earth?
That's so funny.
I spaced on that. Damn, Wurmple landed so hard he made a crater. Like a Dragon Ball Z fight between a chicken and a worm. Nice kill, Chicken Lil.
Thank you.
Mm. Your speed harshly fell. Scratch him again. He's earned it. Yeah.
Scratch. Scratch.
Yeah. Wormy didn't say the safe word, so scratch him all you want. Witchy scratchy. Witchy watchy. Oh my god, burn him. Burn them all!
Yeah.
And one shot all your stupid insects. Oh. I think you're like 3 levels from leveling up.
Yeah, that's cool.
If it follows the usual fire starter progression, I might be wrong, but it should be 3 levels.
That's very exciting.
I mean, Ember's crushing everything anyway. Sleep, my friend.
Amy. Only 80? The
80
other guy paid me so much more.
80 Pokebucks.
What's the yellow thing? Oh, there.
Ooh, we're gonna sneak up on there. It's gonna be really hard to, I think. Far away, but we can try. Was the yellow thing on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see when we
It's
get
another
up.
Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Oof. It gone. Oh, it's Shroomish. Yeah, he'd be cute. This guy looks like bad news. Not a one to be found. Ding. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I can't get enough. He's gonna get high off his own Shroomish supply. He just wants to lick him. Like you would lick a toad. I was gonna ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods. I got impatient about ambushing you. So I'm gonna do it in front of witnesses now. You, Devon researcher.
Hi. Team Aqua. Is it like Rocket? Just watery?
Yeah.
No. Not watery.
They just... Well... Rocket's not rockety. It's not like a gym leader with that's the thing. They just call Team Aqua.
Oh, okay.
Because... Well... You'll see. You'll all see. You'll all have chins. Passes are so dirty and blurry.
Oh, I'm so excited about my new glasses.
I'm excited about your new glasses too. My wife is getting new glasses and they're very cute. And we'll see what's up with that when she gets them.
All the time.
All the time.
Except when I have to wear a mask.
I have to wear them all the time. They're after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go for today. Kick him in the crotch and run. Ew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. It's about Pokemon breeding habits. I'll give you this as my thanks. Experience share. That's what you wanted.
I'm so excited.
Now, I don't know if it gives it to everybody or if it only gives it to whoever you have hold it. Because it's done both throughout the series. To develop this device, which is weird because other people have invented it already. All party Pokemon. There you go.
Oh,
you want the experience share?
Yes.
Please give it a try. And with this, I'll restore your Pokemon's health. It's another technical advance I'm proud of.
I'm so excited. This is so cool. I was just thinking about how I'm gonna have to keep switching my Pokemon.
Yeah, level them up responsibly. Didn't that Team Aqua Thug say they were after something in Rustboro? You better get your ass over there, kitty.
That's where I'm heading.
Gradually turned into the wrong accent. It was supposed to be nerdy, and then it turned into radio transatlantic.
So, is it under settings? No, it's in my bag.
Yeah. There's probably a key items. There it is. I think it's... I don't know if it's on or off. Experience share was turned off. Okay, it was on. It got turned on. It was turned on by default, I guess.
Okay.
Okay,
cool.
So now we're good.
Should we do this training thing?
Yeah, you can try it. Sure.
Well, hold on. First, I wanted to see my Pokemon.
I think
so we have the chicken. We have the Zigzagoon, right?
Yeah.
No, it's something else.
Oh, I thought we also had a Zigzagoon. Let me look. Yeah, top right we have one.
Yeah, the Zigzagoon, Wurmple, and Taylor. I don't care much about Wurmple. I would replace him.
It looks
with
like he has an item with him. Click him. And then click item and take it away from him. Take. Receives a Pecha Berry.
Huh?
Yours now. Wurmple, I imagine Wurmple.
Mephisto has one too.
The Pretty Wing.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. You should see what that does. It probably gives flying type of damage boost or something. Move which item?
No. Which Pokemon? How do I...
Throw them away?
Go into my Pokédex and move someone out of the Pokédex into... I want the mushroom one
I
in my
think you
party.
need to go to a computer to do that. Because this is just your Pokédex. I don't know if... I don't think you...
Oh, I did not catch it.
Yeah, I don't think that existed in this game back then. Dance.
That's really cute.
Yeah. Dance
Okay.
for my amusement, Shroomish.
Wow, then we're gonna find it.
Yeah, it'll be in the next city as we go on.
It's fine.
Now, in the future, when we catch a Pokemon and we have a full party, in the old games, this used to be a thing. I haven't been watching, so I did not notice. But it says, "Oh, would you like to send so and so to the PC?" And then if you say no, you keep them and send someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't know if they remove that feature. Do you want to sneak up on them?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't run into a Pokemon before getting to him, we're good. Maybe it's another Shroomish. Oh, it's a slack off.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Kristen Bell would be crying right now if she saw this thing.
Okay, what should I do? Scratch?
You can try giving it a little scratchel and
It's so cute.
hope it doesn't kill it. Ooh, okay.
Okay, and then now ball.
Yeah, I'd probably try throwing a ball first. If it doesn't work, I wouldn't risk damaging it again. Not without a lower level Pokemon anyway.
Yeah.
I hope you get your sloth. Aw, it appeared to be caught. He's truant.
The close up of him.
Do 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 do.
Almost.
He's got a cute face.
So, I think with a berry too. Actually, easier. Is this the Pokemon Go thing?
I think it's just a Pokemon Go thing.
I caught him.
I'm proud of you getting your first sloth. It's a very special day in every young woman's life when she gets her first sloth.
Aww.
Slickoth's heart beats just once a minute. Whatever happens, it is content to loaf around motionless. It is rare to see this Pokemon in motion. I feel personally attacked. Yes. Flash is... Oh, see, I guess it just auto-transfers. I guess there's no option anymore. I doubt that.
I know, right?
You probably get shoved into a locker on the reg. I don't know. Being weird. Sorry. Ninkata. Oh, he did. Wow, he was a higher level than the usual fairy you've been going up against.
What was he?
He was a level 8.
Oh.
Been beating up a lot of level 5s and belows. Ooh, Peck. Yeah, you should definitely get rid of Growl. Personal opinion. Because it'll give you a flying type move, which is good against bugs and grass, I guess, maybe? Question mark? I don't remember. It's bad. Damn, Ziggy. Who let the dog grew? I can't be popular if I lose. You better go to school on Monday and tell all the kids that you lost, or else I'm coming for you, kid. I'm gonna take out your other... I forgot what Pokemon... The Ether?
Yeah. I kind of forgot.
If your Pokemon is out of Power Points or PP, like Ember or whatever, you can use the Ether and replenish that. If you can't get to a Poke Center, if you're out in the field forever.
I see. Do I have a Pokemon that does cut?
Not yet. I don't think you can go to the right. Oh, maybe. I don't know if you can. Alright, that's scary. Nope. I guess this is the way out. A way out.
Yeah, is it gonna get me to the
Hey,
ball?
There's the ball you wanted.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't think we can go top right, but that's still nice. It was a Pokeball.
This one?
Haha.
Oh, did I talk to her?
You're no better than a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. Just try it. Try it, punk. She's shoving you. I've mentioned this before, and I think it was for the Game Boy games and the GBA games when I could have a Game Shark plugged in, but I had a hack on it that you could catch any Pokemon, even a trainer's.
That's really cool.
And I hacked myself infinite Master Balls.
Oof.
So
That's
during
crazy.
gym leader fights, they'd have like 5 high-level Pokemon. I would just go catch, and then they would end.
Aw,
And
that's broken.
Yeah, it was really, really funny. But like, I was hacking everything. Like, I could hack all my party Pokemon and box Pokemon and choose their exact moves and stats. Man, I was like so nerdy in high school. Like, that was high school on Game Boy Advance. And I was in my room typing in like 9 or 12 character hexadecimal codes to be like, oh, if you want to edit your slot 2 Pokemon stats, you type in this hex code, and to change his moves, you type in these hex codes. And
That's really cool.
I had references and stuff, and I was typing them all in. Then I boot up the game, and then you find out you typed one letter wrong, and none of it worked. Oh man! Not that that's cool now, but now it's cool to be a nerd. Look how everyone's jizzing themselves over WandaVision.
How do I go?
I think you're gonna have to cut down that bush, which you can't yet.
Oh.
Do you have any repels? Probably not. nice sunlight shining through. Yo there, your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. I think it's funny that he started his sentence with yo. Like, I feel like it sounded like he's a construction worker yelling it from far away.
Yeah.
Yo, your Pokemon okay?
Oh, another slot. Just like that. We don't need 2 of them, right? Can you make Pokemon babies here?
Probably. It started in Gold and Silver, and this was the sequel after that. This is the next one, so I imagine.
Next time.
I'm just assuming. I think that this game has a lot of stuff in it actually, and I think it has a lot of post game because there's like plots and like legendaries and cool stuff. And
That's not. Oh, poison sting.
you were a step away from the exit and then left.
Well,
I'm not.
the
I'm
thing.
the Pokeball.
Also, it says
What's
I didn't
happening?
catch them all.
Mr. Matt, that's not good news. The mission is a no-go. That's the opposite of BOGO. A little something cropped up and got in the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. I'll continue investigating what energy we detected. Let me consult my crystals.
Ew.
Ooh. I like that lady's complaining about you stealing Pokemon and being a common thief, and you're literally stealing somebody's fruit and berries off of their front porch, essentially.
I wouldn't be here if I cannot take.
What if we had a house with like an orange tree out front? We looked out front, and some person was just like stuffing their backpack with oranges from our tree.
I wouldn't mind.
And then you look out in the morning, and the tree is gone.
That's the bigger issue.
You're like, I just planted those 3 trees. What sick son of a bitch steals 3 citrus trees? Select berries on your arena map, and you can check the places where you planted berries. And when the berry plants sprout berries, berry symbols will show on the berry list in your area nav. So I recommend you check it often. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want it. I don't accept things from strangers. Oh yeah, there's a berry machine somewhere. You can mix up berries and it'll make poke candies.
That's cool.
Yeah. I want to live in this cute little flower house and always have allergies.
Yeah.
You obtained the Whalmer Pail.
What is that?
Whalmer is a Pokemon that's a whale, and it's a pail for pouring water that's shaped like a Whalmer. You don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off into the ground, but they'll sprout again. Oh, you better believe it, they'll be back. Isn't that awesome? It's like they have the will to live.
So do I have to plan now?
You don't have to, but I think if you do, like, you get 3 berries off a tree, so you plant 1 left, and then maybe, like, 3 more sprout, so you're always giving up, like, 1. I think you just press A on the area, not through here.
Hmm. Like here?
Yeah. Like, get in the front of it and press the use button. Planted an Oran berry.
Okay.
Essentially, like, whatever you want more of. So if you really like orange berries, you would use all 3 of these, and you'll get 9 back later or whatever. Use it on a Pokemon, and it'll learn a move that attacks with its voice. Dovahkiin. Cool.
Nice. Thank you.
Free TM. He's trying to slide into your TMs. Thank you. Like 10 seconds later. Trainer tips. 2-on-2 Pokemon battles called double battles. We must have been fated to meet.
Oh, she's cute.
You were challenged by Lady Cindy. Lady Cindy sent out Zigzagoon.
I'm gonna burn it. Or maybe tackle it. Peck it.
Pecking is really just tackling with your beak, though. Burning it was a good choice, though.
Yeah.
You might as well call that Zigzagoon Shireen. Oh my!
Oh, she is rich.
You want to follow to her car and steal her wallet?
Yeah? No.
And then steal her car? She's probably got a Pokemon Mercedes. Or whatever the equivalent is.
Okay, Sadie.
I think Latoad is very funny.
That's really super cute.
I think there's a Latoad meme that I need to show you a little later. I'm going to try to find it. So this is about a year old, but I'm just going to show you the meme right now.
Oh my god. Goodness.
And that is the music from the original Kirby game on the NES. That's from Kirby's Adventure, which is really, really funny. I was just playing that game on the Switch, actually, because I bought that Switch Online Plus thing or whatever that has all the NES and Super Nintendo games, a big old batch of them. Not nearly all of the NES or Super Nintendo games, but a good selection. And it was just really cool being able to play Kirby Adventure. Ooh, this is going to be a double, so line up your Pokemon in the order you want first. So I used to play a lot of Kirby Adventure at my grandma's house on the NES. That was a really good game. They had a lot of powers in that game.
Should my Tano be the second because it's level 8?
Yeah, why not? That's cool. That makes sense. And I remember I was playing Kirby's Adventure one night with my cousin, and in the other room, the adults were watching Stephen King's It, the miniseries from the early 90s with Tim Curry. And I guess maybe I wished I had stayed in there and played Kirby because I think I was 6. But I went out there and I watched the whole movie.
That's cool.
All 2 parts of it.
It's a...
As a child.
Yes, I have a realization. Okay.
Oh, is it the top 2 instead of the...
Yeah.
That order? Yeah, weird. Oh well, Zigzagoon can have his fun.
Why can't I do Lotad?
Oh, let's see, wait. Hold on. You want to do him? Let me...
Yeah.
Because it does both, I guess? What move did you use?
Tail whip.
Tail whip? Let's see. Oh, it says Oh. Oh. Well, now I guess we won't get a chance to find out because he fucking murdered him. Awesome. Congrats on the level up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I could also level before fighting.
I do potentially have a second stream to do tonight.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry.
no. What I was going to say is, why don't we make a cutting off point and milestone chicken leveling up next level?
What if we get to the next town?
We can do whatever you feel like.
Is
Whichever.
it too much?
I think you're going to hit the next town before he levels up.
Really?
I'm not sure. I feel like we're close to the second town. But no, I have no problem doing either. Whichever one comes second, I guess we'll just say. That was cute how he ran up there like that. I know, he learned his zigzag.
Zigzag.
If only Rickon could have taken a lesson from him.
If only.
You recently watched pretty much all of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I
in the
left
span of a
off
few weeks.
at season 8 episode. No. I think I
Yeah.
watched season 8 episode 1 and then I did not go any further than that.
But the show is probably like mostly good, like 75% of the episodes are good maybe.
I really enjoyed rewatching it. It was really good to the point where I looked up a fanfiction. I started reading
Yeah,
it.
because you wanted a better alternative.
Yes.
That's a really pretty background.
But I just stopped watching the last season because there's no point. What is that? It's so awesome. It's a Cascoon. It was spiky.
I don't want it. Throw it away. I learned Harden. Why keep it a secret? I like going to adult theaters.
Fisherman Ivan. Oh.
Oh, this motherfucker. There's always one of them. I'm glad that you've gotten to do a rewatch of Game of Thrones and enjoy the early seasons again when the writing was good and stuff.
It was cool.
It's hard. I understand that it's good quality, and if I see an episode, I'll still like it. But it's hard watching an episode and being like, oh, this amounts to nothing in the end. Like, they don't do anything with it. They forget about it, or... I had that problem with not Deathly Hallows, not with real Harry Potter, the dumb play one.
Oh, yeah, no, that
What
was...
is it called? Cursed Child. It was essentially fanfic.
I
read
feel like
it
that
at
was
work.
worse than...
It was bad. So much of it was dumb, like the T-1000 trolley lady. But the funny thing is the time travel, and they're like across the street with Voldemort's and Bellatrix's daughter fighting her with the last time turner, while baby Harry is being delivered, and Voldemort's across the street. So next time I'm reading or watching the first Harry Potter book or movie, and I'm like, oh, there's Dumbledore and Hagrid crying about having to leave baby Harry behind, and across the street some dumbass shit is happening in the abandoned house? Like, what? Is that what I'm supposed to picture over there? The adult Harry is in there? Fighting a child?
I
I
would still like to see the play just because
I would too.
it could be nice, but I don't think it's canon. I don't. Oh,
J.K.
there it is.
Rowling says it is.
Oh, I know.
The water is deep, deep blue.
Should I pick these? I don't
Yeah,
need more.
take them. They're free. You're gonna want them later because you could turn them into, like I said, Poke Snacks, Poke Candies.
Sticks.
I mean, leave them. You don't need to make them if you don't want to.
Okay.
Wait till we get to the candies and then see if you care about them later. Don't worry about it. Plop, 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 plop.
No water Pokemon spawn?
It would have to be the flattest water Pokemon ever. Like it would be like a water tapeworm.
Okay.
Looks like it. I'm sneaking into Rust Burrow. Mommy, mommy, why is that lady behind the fence? It says keep off the grass. Are you running?
No.
Oh, cool. There's a button to open up your thing so you don't have to click it. The bottom button, I think? Yeah, whatever you just did to dash there. So you made it here to Rustboro 2, Mercestein. I'm gonna keep pronouncing it differently and incorrectly because I don't know.
Big.
Her name doesn't exist. Yeah, right? Oh, did you know? There's a Pokemon Gaim here too.
Yeah, let's try the gym and then
Yeah.
finish this.
As soon as I gather a few more Pokemon, I'll be trying my team against him. See ya. Oh, he was a surfer bro earlier. See ya. Whoa. Whoa. I know Kung Fu. Every now and then I see someone who lives by the sea. Excuse me, trainer over there, do you have a minute? You know, sometimes moves are too strong to catch a Pokemon. You end up making a Pokemon faint, even when you don't want to. What if I told you there's another way?
Huh.
False Swipe is a very handy move. No matter how many times it's used on the opposing Pokemon, it won't cause the Pokemon to faint. I'm offering it for free right now as a limited time promotion.
That's cool.
Yeah, it will leave them, it can only knock them down to 1 HP, never any less.
Awesome.
It's not a super strong move, so it might take a couple hits from what I know. From what I remember.
I need to buy one. Oh no, I don't want to talk to you. Guy.
I like the idea of you telling that to him. He's like, give me that back. Welcome to Pokemon. Oh, that's the stuff. You want 15 Pokeballs? That's
Yeah, and
all my balls, ma'am. Ma'am.
They gave me a bonus.
You already had 4 in your bag.
Okay.
I talked to the counter. Oh, you are with your Pokemon. When I'm an adult someday, I'll go play. Oh, she's a child. I was doing adult. Debonair voice. Debutante. That's really funny that you crouched down to talk to them, by the way. Not gonna go upstairs in his house?
I don't feel like doing that too. That's right.
That's fine. Do you want to
Maybe.
save now before the gym then?
No, maybe on the next thing. But I was gonna.
You think you're ready for this gym? Alright, let's do it. This is the first one, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna kick butt. You know what typing it is?
No.
Ooh, this is gonna be exciting.
Yes, one hit. Oh, I want both of them in my.
They're both kind of cute. Your party's full.
Okay, so I guess I have to put them.
Yeah. Press the bottom button, I think. Yeah. Wow, they look really good. They look crisp.
How do I not care?
You currently have 2 flying types, so maybe get rid of at least 1.
This.
Yeah. That's the one I would get rid of too. I think. Even though Wingull has that really bad electricity thing, I think he's also 4 times against ground, or 2 times against ground or whatever.
And then one more.
I personally don't like bug types, so I don't care for the cocoon, and I also don't like the dog. And Zigzagoon, not a great Pokemon, but he can learn a lot of HMs, like Cut, Strength.
But this one is poison, that could be helpful.
Then keep it, yeah. I mean, it's just my preferences. How I would organize a party. I'll give my input, but you can organize it however you want. Like, I've never played much with this sloth, even though he looks really funny.
And then, oh, I guess this order should be because those are low for now. Oh, I should heal those guys.
They're healed, it looked like in your... Yeah, you're good. So... Are you going to save before going into the gym? Or in case you want to reset it? Or are you just going to take that loss to the face? Risk not saving?
I mean, well, it's not gonna do anything, it's just gonna... So I can come back here.
Well, you used to lose money. I assume you still do.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's the right one.
Should I save?
We should anyway, actually. Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Let's go in. The bone type. Hello. Must be a new challenger. I'm Roxanne. They're gonna be a minigame?
No, in these old games, it's like when I made you play the original and you fight through the gym.
Oh. Rock type.
It can't stand water and grass type moves.
Oh.
Ooh, you could put Wingull up front, maybe, and if it knows water gun or anything.
Nose.
That's
Sure.
him, Mephisto. Summary. Here, if this dude has any, he does know water gun, which would be good against rock types.
That's cool.
He's weak if he gets hit by a rock type move, though. But his water gun's good if they have any ground typings. He's a little bit lower of a level, but if he could get a good hit in, I bet he could get a kill.
And then this guy is grass type.
Yeah. The order here shouldn't be too important. If they think it should swap, you should swap. It would only matter if it was a double battle coming. This is a pretty gym in the remake.
It looks really cool.
You're challenged by Young's through Josh. He's got a sable eye on his shirt. That's ridiculous. Oh, Geodude, I'm about to fuck your day up.
Oh.
Oh, he has the sturdy ability, so he can't be one-hit KO'd. Well, I guess I'm gonna just have to make you get blasted again by more water and be in immense pain.
Nice.
Yeah, this is gonna level him quick if he's the one who burns his way through this gym. So Geodude's always gonna get at least one potential free hit.
It's okay.
Yeah, hopefully he just uses something dumb like Growl instead of an actual attack.
Oh!
Oh, maybe there's a chance that they don't get sturdy and that they get levitate or something?
Oh.
I'd have to look up Geodude's abilities. That's pretty wild, though. Wow. That experience share is super convenient right now.
I love it so much. So excited that they have it.
I guess this is a remake of a really popular gen of these, the third generation, Sapphire, Ruby, and I think that on top of the graphics and smoothness and everything, they did a lot of little quality of life improvements. Like, oh, this makes more sense, or this is easier. Like, I'm enjoying the animation on these better than I was in the Switch one. Like, the quickness of it, and the snappiness, and of the combat. I think the character models are very pretty looking. Wingle's got a really funny, dumb little face when he's just staring at the Geodude. He's just perpetually flying. Look at his little arms out. This is fun. I think he evolves at 16 or 17.
That's cool. So close.
Again, this is just from memory. I might be very wrong. You defeated Youngs through Tommy. Tommy, you gotta be paying me more, man.
Is there anything in here to explore?
I think you could look at stuff, but I don't think you have to explore.
Can I avoid her?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's pretty interesting. You can have the option of avoiding her if you want. I would almost always take a trainer battle if I have the time because you get more XP
Yeah.
than wild Pokemon provide. Before he shoots the water gun. That's the... No. They'll spin the camp. Jeez Louise, Geodude. It's like you're not even trying.
Oh.
You haven't even used a potion to heal between enemies, and you're still kicking Geodude's butt. They just can't... Oh, shoot. I think it might be it. I assume it's like Charmeleon and Typhlosion.
Yes!
Oh yeah, it is.
Aww.
This is what I memorized instead of math, by the way.
It's kind of math.
Is that I know that years later.
Oh, it looks weird.
A little bit.
I don't like it.
His third form gets better.
Double kick.
It does. The faster you level him up, the better. I would definitely add double kick so you have a fighting type move.
Instead of scratch?
Probably,
Sound
I would
attack.
get rid of scratch for now. It's kind of starting to get. You're such a high level, it's almost useless. And
That's almost nothing.
yeah,
Ta-da!
sand attack could still be useful if you're in a hard battle and you need to make them keep missing you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna be the next thing that's got to go probably. Did you want to save before you did it, or did you want to?
No.
Do you want to give a potion to Wingull, or do you want to just see if you could one hit KO all the Pokemon?
I will.
What kind of goth Lolita look is she going for right now? She's being so haughty.
He's such a cutie.
You, dude.
Only has 2?
Right? Okay, so that's what some of these harder Pokemon games do. It doesn't make it impossibly hard where you have to play with a professional set of Pokemon. But for example, all gym leaders, like the mods, will have 6 Pokemon each, 5 or like a full team, like you'd think a gym leader would, and that they'll all be better levels and such to actually be a challenge. Like, there's all sorts of great mods out there, and I would like to keep playing through this one with you, beat it, do some of the endgame stuff, and then I like to do something fun like a mod, something that I don't know at all.
That would be cool.
Because they'll rebalance all sorts of stuff, like levels Pokemon evolve at, moves they get.
No space. Should I switch? What is that?
It's going to be another rock type, so this is probably your best bet right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of low. I think I'm gonna use it.
Start off with a potion. If he hits you with roughly 1 rock move, it might kill you.
Is that the one?
Even with this potion, yeah.
Potion or berry?
Potion gives more, I think. Berries give 10. Gives 20. You dead.
Oh,
Yeah. You hate to see it.
that's fine.
And Wingull goes down.
That's true.
Oh yeah, hopefully he knows a grass type move.
He does. Nice.
Several. Alright. Leech Seed is damage over time, so it does a little hit every turn by default, and Absorb is you'll get health back from the dude, which is good. Stun Spore will paralyze him if it works.
Oh no.
Bullshit. Absorb him, absorb him. My advice. If you lose,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I didn't want to absorb on round first because I was at full health.
You should get some health back. Wow, okay. Oh, it's such a level difference. That's why. Okay, harden yourself all you want. Hopefully we can paralyze you. Okay, good. That'll be useful for any other Pokemon that come in after Shroomis's untimely death. Untimely but inevitable death.
This one too.
Nosepass was seeded. I think I looked it up on Pornhub the other day. Something seeded.
Huh?
Gardevoir. I'm probably not pronouncing her name right. I never take the time to look at what order the letters are. Oh! Maybe double kick? If you got it. Super effective. Oh, thank you, Shroomis. Thank you for giving your life. Oh, is he still alive?
No, but I did the seed thing, so I guess it's still.
That's
works.
pretty cool. Shit, I thought it would only go to Shroomish. You're literally kicking him in his big schnoz.
Oh. I feel bad kicking a paralyzed Pokemon.
Like it's laying on its side.
Yeah.
And tears are coming out of its eyes and you're just kicking it. Yeah, it's pretty dark. The underground world of Pokemon fighting.
So, I lost. Seems that I still have much more to learn. Got my first badge.
Ooh, looks
that
nice,
looks,
man.
It's a pen.
That's very cute.
That's really cool. Got caught.
We don't have it yet. We only have the ability to use it. We still need to find it.
Oh.
Pokemon up to level 20 will obey you, and please take this with you. She's going to give you the one that you got used on you. I like Rock Tomb a lot as a Rock Tomb.
Oh, I know. This was cool.
Yeah, I like that you did a gym. That you
finally
that you freaking oh no.
Oh, flat. Can I run after them? No? Just watch them run away?
I guess we should interact with this scientist. Oh shit. Wait, you should heal first.
I know.
Or do you want to save first? And then go after them at the start of the next time.
Can I still, like, they're not gonna run away?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, then let's live here. This was cool. I'm glad that I didn't die at the
gym.
Yeah.
No, nowhere near it. Like, that went very well for you. Alright, I think if you press one of those buttons on there will bring up the menu to save. Oh, you're gonna go for it, or you're gonna save it here?
No, I was just gonna. Oh, he's gone. I was gonna run here, so I remember to do this.
Yeah, we'll remember. Face to the right. Also, we can just check the stream next time. Previously on the blooper reel.
Alright, let me.
And then you can save. Although, going forward, going so far forward. Alright, thanks.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for playing Pokemon.
Cool.
And now it's saved, right?
Yeah, it is.
Good, let's get it
Have
out
a good
of here.
night.
I'm uninstalling it.